Once the user is set up, the user can log in to eoStar and access the forecasting dashboard. To do this, they will click on Reporting, Forecasting Dashboard. And this will bring up, after it computes, this will bring up the forecasting dashboard itself. The forecasting dashboard consists of 4 components: the dashboard settings panel, the product selection panel, the widget selection panel, and the data field, which is composed of 3 subpanels: worksheet, sales, and purchasing. Here on the forecasting dashboard, we can see the dashboard settings panel here at the top, the product selection panel here, the widget selection. As we click, both of these are buttons. As we click those buttons, those panels become active. And then our data panel, which is comprised of the worksheet, sales, and purchasing subpanels. In the dashboard settings panel, I will expand it by clicking on this down arrow. We can see that we have a selection for either weekly or monthly time periods. We can select the period in progress, which determines the 0 date from which we look forward and from which we look backward. And you can see right below it we have the past weeks or months, if you have the monthly time period selected, that you can look at, past weeks from the period in progress, and the future weeks or months from the period in progress. If you have multiple warehouses, you can also choose which warehouse you would like to see, or if you would like to see all of them together. Far over here on the right, just as in Ion reporting, you have the option to choose auto refresh. That means that any change that you make will automatically be reflected in the data panel without having to hit the refresh button. If you find yourself making many changes at once, it's likely more efficient to uncheck the auto refresh box and refresh manually. The second area is the product selection panel. When we click on the All Products, the typical eoStar product selection and exclusion panel appears. From here we can choose either individual products to forecast, or products by primary supplier, or you can create your own product set. You can also exclude products as well. We will include all the products from the Abita primary supplier. One note on this being, the more products you select, the longer the calculation time will take when you refresh your widgets. We make our selections and we hit the red X. And you can see that selecting the products populates the forecasting worksheet.